Welcome to Smart Passing Package for the subject Digital Signal Processing. In this video, I'll be discussing most important concept, short notes, important equations, which will be really helpful for clearing the subject. Coming to the first module, title is Signals and Systems. You need to study about what is the definition of a signal. A signal is a function that carries information. Examples, speech, ECG, temperature variation, voltage or current, all are comes under signals. Signals represent the real world information. Another term is called what is system. You may get a definition type questions. A system processes an input signal and produces the output. That means X of n, that is a signal that is going to feed to the system and that is going to be produced output Y of n. Example, amplifier, filter, and communication system. These are called systems. So you may get a question like define signals and define system. How do you classify the signals? Continuous time signal, define all time. For example, x of t is equal to sine 2 pi t. That is actually a continuous time signal. You can draw a simple graph and represent. And what is continuous time signal? Now, discrete time signal, it is known as dt. It defined only at integer values. That is a speciality. That is what it is called it discrete time signal. Okay, underline integer values. Example, x of n is equal to cos pi n. So you may get a question like a compare continuous time signal and discrete time signal. That is one of the question. Other one is talk about periodic signal. Repeats after the fixed interval or regular interval. Sine wave. A periodic signal does not repeat. For example, ECG signal. If I talk about another type of signal like energy signal, it has finite energy, zero average power. So example like delta of n. That is an energy signal. Power signal means infinite power and infinite energy. Example sine pi n. Compare power and energy signal. You can draw the like you can write the like equations corresponding to energy and power signal. What is even and odd signal? Even signal is symmetric where odd signal is anti-symmetric. Then explain elementary discrete time signal. This is very important. Unit impulse signal, unit step signal, ramp signal, exponential signal, and sinusoidal signal. Kindly remember this equation. Apart from that, you have to draw the symbol diagram also. Unit impulse signal delta of n equal to 1, where n equal to 0. 0, other cases. No, n not equal to 0. What is unit step signal? U of n is equal to unit impulse signal will be defined in this fashion. We'll be getting the value only when n is equal to 0. Other than n is equal to 0, you are able to get the output is equal to 0. Unit step signal u of n equal to 1, where n greater than or equal to 0. 0 if n less than 0. You can represent using the symbol diagram also. Ramp signal r of n is equal to n into u of n. Exponential signal means x of n is equal to a to the power n into u of n. Sinusoidal signal x of n is equal to cos omega n or sin omega n. Both are we can say about sinusoidal signal. Discrete time signal classification, linear or non-linear, time invariant, time variant, causal signal and non-causal signal, stable and unstable signal. Study this classification very clearly. What is LTA systems? Uh, like uh, LTS systems, we can is basically like we can talk about impulse response, then response of the system to delta of n, denoted by H of n. That convolution sum y of n is equal to sigma k is equal to infinity x of k h of n minus k. This follow LTS systems. What is sampling theorem? To avoid aliasing, we have to maintain sampling frequency XC greater than or equal to twice the supply frequency. So this is regarding the sampling theorem. Fs greater than or equal to 2Fm. It is a key part of the sampling theorem. What do you mean by aliasing? Occurs when sampling rate is less. Different frequencies appear at the same time. That is called aliasing. It can be avoided using anti-aliasing filter. Next is module number 2, sampling and Fourier transform. Study what is Fourier transform. It is used to convert time domain into frequency domain. So, continuous time Fourier transform, that is equal to x of j omega minus infinity to infinity x of t into e to the power minus j omega t dt. Here you are supposed to substitute the time domain signal. Then you can get the output as x of j omega, that is frequency domain signal. Remember this equation, that is very important. What are the properties of Fourier transform? Linearity, time shifting, frequency shifting, convolution, duality, and Parsel's theorem. Parsel's theorem may ask directly because I already prepared one video on Parcel theorem. So this is regarding module number 2. Coming to module number 3, study what is DFT. that n like an endpoint form, that is x of k is equal to n is equal to 0 to k minus 1 x of n e to the power minus j 2 pi k n by n. So if I want to compute the inverse discrete Fourier transform, you take like x of n. Here I need to calculate x of n. Therefore, it becomes 1 by n into instead of n equal to 0, you have to put k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k e to the power minus j 2 pi k n by n. These two equations are most important. Endpoint form of DFT, that is x of k and x of n. X of k for computing discrete Fourier transform DFT, x of n is for IDFT, inverse discrete Fourier transform. What are the DFT properties? Six property you have to study: linearity, periodicity, circular shift. Like that you have to prepare. Circular convolution, it is used in the DFT. Length must be very same. If length is not same, zero padding, that is going to make equal 0. What is f of t? Fast Fourier transform. It reduces the computation and which is very efficient. Types of f of t techniques are radix to DIT f of t, radix to DIF f of t. These are the two important techniques which is very stable. Module number 4 comes under digital filter. What is digital filter? Removes unwanted frequencies from the signal. FIR filter, it is a finite impulse response, always stable and which has linear phase. While talking about IAR filter, infinite impulse response, which uses the feedback and efficient but less stable. There is a comparison between FIR and IAR filter, which is shown on the table. Regarding the stability, FIR is stable compared to IAR. Regarding uh, property, it follows linear phase where IAR follows non-linear phase. High order. FIR has high order where IAR is having low order. That is a major differences. Next is digital filter design. We need to follow the window method. Rectangular window, Hanning window are the different type of window. So regarding the IAR filter. So what is IAR filter? An infinite impulse response filter that an impulse response at least forever. That is called IAR filter, which uses mainly feedback and hence the impulse response become automatically 0. Regarding the IAR difference equation, you have to follow this particular equation very clearly. Y of n equal to minus k is equal to 1 to n a k y of n minus k plus k is equal to 0 to m b k n minus k. So it is better to represent the given form in this particular fashion. Importance of PC, that is how output depends on past inputs. Feedback presents sometimes lower efficiency and may be unstable. So IR transfer function, you can use this equation b naught plus b1 set to the power minus 1 plus etc. bm set to the power minus m divided by 1 plus a1 set raised to minus 1 etc. an set raised to minus n. This is regarding IAR like a transfer function. What is analog filter? IR filter that are designed using analog filter component, that is called a IR filter. Design analog low pass filter, convert the desired filter and convert the digital filter. Low pass prototype filter is nothing but cutoff frequency equal to 1 radian per second. Like uses as a reference. These are the specialty of low pass prototype filter. So do remember these two formula, that is most important. Frequency transformation, low pass, low level, low pass to low pass conversion, that is S equal to S by omega C. Low pass to high pass conversion, S equal to omega C by S. Those points you have to remember. It is very important. What is Butterworth filter? Maximally flat magnitude, which does not show any ripple and it has certain like a smooth response. What is normalized Butterworth magnitude response? Normalized Butterworth filter that normalize the Butterworth filter characteristics, maximize flat magnitude response, no ripple in the pass band and stop. And these are the observation to be checked. Similarly, numerical problems you can plan accordingly. So next one is properties of Butterworth filter. Of course, it's a smooth and monolithic, and also it follows order, contain, control sharpness, and which is used for all the type of examination. Similarly, what is BLT? Bilinear transformation. Bilinear transformation maps S plane to Z plane. We have the BLT equation 2 by t 1 minus z to the power minus 1 divided by 1 plus z to the power minus 1, where t is known as sampling frequency, which is reciprocal of sampling frequency. Okay, do remember this equation. What is frequency wrapping? BLT causes nonlinearity frequency mapping. Hence, Analog and digital frequencies do not match exactly. This process is known as frequency wrapping. There is an equation capital omega equal to 2 by t tan small letter omega by 2. Omega is the digital frequency, small letter omega. Capital omega is analog frequency. But similarly, there are certain steps for completing linear transformation design. Given digital species, then pre-wrap frequencies, design analog Butterworth filter, find the filter order, obtain the analog transfer function, apply BLT, then get the digital transfer function H of Z by using the property of set transform. So these are the important steps. Kindly request you to note down this point in your answer book so that you can revise it properly. So there are numerical example. Here you have to study about the equation of omega p, omega s, then omega p, then calculation of filter order using this equation. It is pretty simple. Similarly, other type of numerical examples are given parameters are normalized to LPF, digital spices, and you have to calculate the wrap cutoff frequency, then supply frequency transformation, then apply BLT. Similarly, write the transfer function. So question is already given. Draw the direct form and direct form number 2 you can make out. So these are the few more important questions which will be helpful for your university exam point of view. Design Butterworth LPF and BLT, then BLT design procedure, frequency wrapping, direct form 1 and direct form 2, Butterworth filter property. Another one is IAR filter, difference between FIR and IAR filter, BLT equations. So these are the most commonly used questions for this question bank or for this particular module. So if you have any queries, you can use the comment box. I'm happy to answer back. I wish you all the very best for your examination. So do well, try your level best. So cover all the 5 modules. Surely you can crack the examination without any issue. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.